As Zambia prepares to mark 61 years of independence in the next 1 week, values of unity and peace are coming to the fore. One of the country's most symbolic sites of national unity is the Anglican Cathedral of the Holy Cross. The cathedral, built in 1935, officially designated in the early 1960s, has played a central role in both religious and national life. Within the cathedral's elegant walls lies the original flag of Zambia, a treasured artifact brought forth by leaders of the independence struggle. In an exclusive interview held at the cathedral, Father Joseph Mwale explains the historical and spiritual importance of the site in Zambia's journey to freedom.
And of course, the occasion why this flag behind me on my left, the time and the occasion why it was brought in the cathedral, it was brought on the 24th of October 1964 when Zambia got its independence. So it was brought in the Thanksgiving service, which was placed on the altar to signify the independence that Zambia had attained at that time. And of course, people gathered here to celebrate in worship and in prayer and to thank God for the smooth independence at that time. So this flag has been sitting here for the past 61 years. In 1935, when Lusaka was declared a city, by law, a city was supposed to have the cathedral. So when it was declared in 1935, Lusaka to be a city, one of the requirements was to have the cathedral in the city. And its significance, of course, because it was built as a requirement for the state to accommodate or maybe to allow people to come here and worship. This is why the cathedral has hosted major events. I should say it has hosted a lot of events in our nation. Late President Kaunda, when they had the negotiation before independence, people gathered here because we know that the cathedral was opened in 1962. That was before Zambia's independence. And so people gathered here, of course, to do the reconciliation and be able to negotiate in the presence of God. So even after independence, when Zambia was migrating from one-party state to the democracy that came in the early 90s, 91, we see that President Kaunda and President Chiluba sat and met here on the same bench to talk about reconciliation and consider the democracy, the multi-party.
As Zambia heads into its next general election in 2026, Father Mwale is urging the nation to uphold the peace that has defined its post-independence era. The cathedral's role as a neutral, non-political space continues to serve as a foundation for community dialogue and national healing. As the country celebrates more than 60 decades of independence, the Anglican Cathedral of the Holy Cross remains a steadfast symbol of Zambia's enduring values of faith, freedom, and unity. Frederick Mwanza, Zambia'S, Lusaka.